Kicking the ankle, run across. Remember, we came up, sat right here. Okay? So, we're going to grab a partner. We're going to go 20 times. Okay? You can do 10 on one side, 10 on the other side, or if you just want to work one side, do 20 on one side. Okay? So we're just doing 20. One person will go over and over. Here. Okay? 20 at a time. All right. Go, partner. And let's go. We're doing a nickel fix right now. Don't stand tall, get down low. So your legs come over the top. And now, Lord, ready. So you can almost make that one step. Snapping down from here. Snapping down from that. Feel like that one day. Same thing. We're just trying to get some repetition. You made that. All right. Go ahead. We're going to move on. Something a little different. And actually, Keelan's going to show us some beautiful things. You just want to tell us a little bit about you?
Yeah. Sorry, it's not 115 minutes. My name is Keelan. I'm from San Diego. I just recently moved out here a little over a year ago, like last week. So I just had my 1-year Kentucky anniversary. Life got weird. San Diego got weird. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna try something new. I've been coming out here for a few years to do consultation work for a friend of mine, and I love it here. So I'm here. Here I am. I started training martial arts when I was a little kid. I'm a child of the 80s. I'm much older than all of you guys. I grew up watching like Chuck Norris movies and Bruce Lee and all this kind of stuff. I wanted to be a ninja. So I took all the things, Sensei Jiu-Jitsu, Chinese Kempo, Hawaiian Kempo, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, Karate, Taekwondo. I've taken all of it. Done some Muay Thai, done some boxing, I've done some kickboxing, lots of MMA training. But the core of it's always been grappling. So as a kid, I was just like one of those rebel rousers. I was just like wrestling with my friends. So I wrestled as a kid and then went to college, wrestled in college. And then once my eligibility to wrestle was over, there was a judo class that was in our kind of wrestling room. And I was like, you know, I'm familiar with the gi from doing martial arts with the gis on. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna try that. I was always like a funky style wrestler. I'm not particularly strong. I'm not particularly powerful, but you know, I'm funky and stretchable and all those things. So it just fit. So I started training judo, and this was in the inception of it, like when MMA became a thing, like Ultimate Fighter 1, like literally like mid 2000s. So I started training literally old school style, like in a dog fighting cage in my friend's backyard. No mats on the ground, just playing around, learning some things. And then in I think 2005, I started training jiu-jitsu formally. I got my judo black belt in like 2007 maybe. And I got my jiu-jitsu black belt in 2016 from Jeff Glover and Dean Lister. Maybe some of you have heard of them, maybe not. You may have heard of Jocko Willink, like Jocko's podcast. Jocko was the owner of Victory MMA, and I was the head instructor of Victory MMA for a few years. Ran jiu-jitsu and a competition jiu-jitsu beginner's fundamental class, as well as taught judo as well. So I've been doing this a long time. I can say every one of us is a student, no matter what color your belt is. I'll give this to you and you take black belt. This is just literally just dirty from time on the neck. All it is. Every one of you are aware that's got a white belt on. You're wearing the most important belt you can ever wear. You're here. Waylon asked me the most, what my advice would be for somebody who wants to improve his jiu-jitsu, and I would say this to everybody, literally, just show up. It's all about data. The more data you have, the more times you've been put in positions, the more answers you'll require. Drops in a giant bucket. So he asked me if I wanted to maybe show you guys a little bit of judo. You guys want to learn a little bit? Maybe I can show you. There's judo is a good kind of tie into jiu-jitsu. I will say that in a lot of jiu-jitsu matches, guys are going to do this. They're going to go like this, and as we've all seen in the body. That being said, sorry for a second. That being said, if you can get a hold of somebody, right? So a lot of times they're gonna turn, they're gonna bend, they're gonna be like this, right? So there's a lot of different ways to get a hold of guys. I literally just get a hold of something and then adjust, right? So if a guy reaches out, just reach out and I can grab a hold here, boom, now I have the collar, okay? We can work grip breaking and stuff lately, or excuse me, I have the sleeve. We can work grip breaking and stuff later, but I've got this, boom, here, boom. From here, I can reach up and adjust, okay? So I notice here that the foot is forward. It makes it very, very easy to attack right away. So I'm gonna, just like we just did with the ankle pick, I'm gonna weight the foot. So boom, here, I'm gonna weight the foot, and then I'm gonna just skip in. So we never wanna cross our feet. It's very bad positioning. It's the same in striking. Crossing your feet is bad. But here, I'm just gonna kind of like do this skip and get in close to him. I'm still weighting his collar, so if he tries to stand up, it's harder. If he does get up, we have another answer, which is to throw forwards or backwards, depending on which direction he's going. But here's a very, very simple one. I get a hold, I weight here. This is very much like the ankle pick, except I'm gonna do it with my foot. Here, I'm gonna step in, boom, and I'm gonna sweep. Just like the ankle pick, we don't go high. We go all the way to the bottom of the foot. And don't kick your opponent like this. It's not a kick. It's a sweep with the bottom of your foot, okay? If you catch somebody from the side, their foot won't move. If you catch them from the heel, their foot will move. And it doesn't hurt them because it's the bottom of your foot, okay? It makes it very, very easy. The trick is that you can basically take any kind of pad or anything and do that with your foot. If it tumbles, your foot is turned. If it slides, your foot is in the correct position. So very much like a soccer pass. Boom. You ever played soccer? So again, boom, boom, get the collar, weight, come in here, and then I'm gonna sweep the foot here. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna continue to pull, but instead of pulling down, I'm gonna pull this way. So it's kind of like pushing out with my tricep. Right? I'm trying to move him the direction that his post is gone. The feet are posts, just like your arms. boom here, and wait the foot come in here. Now, once he's on the mat, I'm obviously going to come down. Now, if he immediately starts trying to recover, putting his legs up, we're going to do exactly what we did before, which is drag, come in and put this into your pocket. I noticed some guys were coming like work distance playing. If this guy's a decent guard player, he'll do this. He'll butterfly inside and start playing around, and then I have to mess with that. So when it comes to leg drag, we get the leg drag and then we close the distance. We get tight on this guy, which also notice I'm pulling his collar up. Notice I'm pulling his collar up. When I just rise back. When I leave him low, he can put weight in his shoulders and pivot out his hips and hit the skate, right? Back in. If I pick him up higher, it makes it much harder to try to hit the skate. It's much harder, right? We can also counter coming across to like the leg drag smash position. This makes it very easy to start playing to mount, going to side. You know, I can pass, one step. There's lots of options here. So start off with like just the traditional guys come out, they lean over, he's gonna reach out, boom, I'm gonna break, I'm gonna get the collar, come in, boom, here. I'm just gonna, see how I'm like pushing him down right away? I'm just gonna wait for his reaction. Most guys are gonna try to put this inside foot in. And see how I can do this? See how I can do this like without touching the leg? I just kick up and scrape the knee up here. I'm taking this away from him until I definitely know that I have a position where I can let go and go to the foot. And I always say put the foot in your pocket, boom. If I can clear the knee under my armpit, even better. So maybe just try that. This is called Dayashi. Ashi in Japanese means foot. So Dayashi. You'll see it sometimes when guys are standing straight up tall, like this. A lot of judo players will stand straight up. You'll see this where they'll rock the guy. Boom. Okay. Boom. Jiu-jitsu players don't do that. They do this, right? They do this game where they're really, really low, right? Well, this is where that ankle pick comes in handy, right? Boom. Or if I pull down on him and he comes up, you just give that a try. We can walk around it.
So if you were doing this,
Yeah. I mean, you know, the techniques are very, very similar. One is just here, right? So you're kind of like the tie form, if you will. You're just clubbing here. I personally, I say like if you have the gi on, utilize the gi, because if you are training your behavior patterns to never grab a hold of it, and then you go against a player who's highly versed in using the handles, it's going to pose a bunch of problems that you don't know. Right, everything that you do in no-gi works in gi, but then there's extra handles. Use them. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, what I was talking to this gentleman here about was when I come up here, I do what's called the horse collar, which is where I go thumb in, and I grab the top, thumb in, and I grab the top, and then instead of leaving my elbow high, in wrestling we learn the elbow high is no good, right? It's a duck under position. So So I turn my hand so that my elbow is down, and by doing that, I'm cranking on this. Notice how it's de-tightens here, right? Cranking on this here, and now I have two things. One is I have a distance controller, so if he comes in, I have a frame. If he pulls away, I can do this. But I also now can walk him, right? I can walk him in different directions, boom, and move him around, right? I would just say, yeah, if you're trying to train the movement concept, you can easily just go through it. Yeah. And then as far as the grip on the left hand goes, it just really depends, right? So you can go here. So we use the body's kind of mechanics. So my fingers are ring finger, middle finger and thumb, and I'm not going to grab low. I'm going to grab high, and I'm going to put them right inside the bones. So as he goes to pull back, I've got the bones. It makes it much easier. It's the same grip with the wrist. Like I don't grab the hand here. I put this line across the wrist and I put it right in the bones of the hand. And then it makes it much, much easier. I can wrist lock from here. I can control. I also have a grip on his hand, which means he can't turn his hand now as much. Now I control it all. So again, coming out. We're coming out. He grabs a hold. We're breaking the grip. Boom. I have this or I have this, whatever you prefer. I'm grabbing the collar here. I'm grabbing the collar here. I'm doing the tie. Now, again, depending on what he's doing, this is our ankle kick position, right? Let's say that like I move him and he just doesn't move. I know now this foot is planted, so I'm gonna come in and attack that foot. Questions? You try. This is like the most simple stuff. So fancy throws can come later. Grab your partner and try it out. Remember, you have one collar. Either the collar, either the horse collar, or the I call it collar. Now, this one is heavy, right? We're gonna basically up and down, yeah, up and down. There. Yeah, great. The one thing I'll say is just have a little bit more control of him. Don't be smart and control away from that. Just come down like around it. You want to take down. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. That leg drive. We got the takedown. We don't want to get the takedown and find ourselves in the ground. Yeah. But you're not holding, right? You've got the leg isolated. You want to use where the leg would go. Yes. We're working on basically where you snap the head down and then kick and drive across the ankle. The second goes, our foot to come, and your foot is connected, so you make foot speed and your foot. Once I get here, we're just putting some right here now. Right here. It's so right here. Yes. Here. Let's not move around here, let's move him around us. Okay, so right. So if I can't get this, if I can't get this with the plan, instead of me coming around you, I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, see how I actually go back. It's gonna move, see that I move out and move back. Boom, boom, boom. Instead of one step, oh, I got half step. A big hard pull will make it that way. And if I can pull straight at me, right? If I pull straight at me, it's coming straight toward me. But if I go like this, here, so judo is a dance, right? We're always dancing in all directions, circular directions. It's very hard to linear turn in on a guy, right? It's very hard for me to stand right in front of a guy and go like this. Right? But if I turn the guy, it's much easier to get back. So, like 50. So the only thing is yes. Right? You need to have your back straight and your head up. You bring the right position. So if you were in the right position, right, you were here, so you're going to use this. I'm not pulling him off the mat. I'm just creating a little tension. Right? I'm just tensioning this. And then elbow and then thigh, which is connected to my thigh, which is then so just really thinking like thigh. And so if you guys go away, you're not going to be able Yeah. You want me to show them like a variation? Quickly, guys.
I got it.
A forward throw, like a shoulder style throw. Okay, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use you to your right. So we're in this position. We've leaned over. Yeah. Oh. He knows.
It's been close home before.
So we're going to break the grip. Boom. I'm going to address the collar, whether it's high or whether it's cupped here. I prefer this collar for the forward throw personally. This is great, but it does allow my opponent to address my elbow. He can bump it, he can come under, right? There's a lot of different stuff. Personally, I like this one, or I go a little bit higher, but I turn my elbow in, right? Because here I can come across. Right. In any of jiu-jitsu, I have a mnemonic device. I always say collarbone danger zone. If a guy grabs your collar and it's near your collarbone, he's one grip away from a choke. Let me give you an example, okay? If I grab down here, is this dangerous? No. If I grab up here, is this dangerous? Why? Choke, right? Also, boom, boot choke, right? There's a lot of different variations here. So collarbone danger zone, if a guy grabs it near your collar, on either side, we address it right away. So go ahead and grab a hold of my collar. Boom, I address it right away. See? I grab hold. I come here. I don't try to push him away. I lock it in place and I move away. Okay? Boom. Now from here, I go immediately to my collar. I'm going to do exactly the same thing, except for this time, when I pull him down, this guy just kind of fights it and he pops his head up. This is where the forward throw is going to come into position. Okay? So I'm going here, boom, I get here, I'm snapping him down, right, and he's coming up. So if he's leaning back, which is what he's doing, okay, we're going to do what's called an oso, or excuse me, an ochi, right? So O is major, uchi is inside. Okay. So he's leaning back. If he's just leaned over and he's just posturing up, see, notice my hip line? If he's going like this and his shoulders are behind his hips, then we're going backwards. If he's here and we keep coming up, then the weight's still on the balls of his feet. If the weight's on the ball of the foot, we go forward. If the weight's on the heel, we go backward. This is why you notice that when I did this, I did some push and I did some pull, and I'm seeing what's happening. If he's pulling hard on me and pulling up, he wants to go to his heels. We're going to go backwards and not break the weight. So, okay, we're going to go here. I've got this collar. Okay, here in this instance, he's just coming up. So I'm snapping down, I'm trying to come here. If he's not allowing it, he's stable. I'm just going to come in and I'm going to look at my watch. What time is it? Throw time. I'm going to look at my watch. Okay? You will not be able to throw if you just pull to your ribs. You have to look at your watch and see what time it is. Okay? In almost all throws. Why? Because watch what happens. Watch his feet. So he comes forward under the balls of his feet. Now where's his weight going? No, you can catch yourself there. His weight's going forward. Okay. One time. So again, snap him down, he comes up, boom, here. I get here. Now from here, there's a whole bunch of different variations. Let's do the simplest one. This is not, I will tell you right now, this is not 100% jiu-jitsu safe, but this is important to know, okay? You can do either Ippon Seonagi. Ippon means one, right? So we're going to go here, and we're going to go here. Do not go like this. Why? I'm going to catch him right here. I don't know what this is called. This is the elbow pit. That's what I call it, the elbow pit. Elbow crease. Okay, I'm going to go with elbow pit. So I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to punch this. Boom, here, right? Some guys make a fist. Boom, here. I'm still pulling him onto his toes. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to aim for my far butt cheek to be on his far butt cheek, right? So I don't wanna go like this and half turn. I wanna go like this and full turn, because I'm gonna bring him over the top. The finish is swinging an axe or a sledgehammer, okay? You turn in, and then we don't just hands. When you swing a sledgehammer, you bring the hips and everything in, right? Boom, okay? Boom. Okay? When you fall, don't fall like this. Fall with your top foot on top. Why? Because in jiu-jitsu, the fall isn't the end of the match. In judo, it is. But if in jiu-jitsu you get thrown, boom, I landed here, immediately I'm back to a turtle position where I can square up, or I can sit and pull guard or something. Okay. So again, I'm trying to move them around, nothing's happening, boom, come up. Notice how when I throw him, I don't let go. Holding, supporting the elbow, and I'm going to pull up a little bit. Why? Because I want his hips to be heavy. Because when his hips are heavy, just like the leg drag, it makes it hard for him to move away. Moving the obvious answer. Or I'm here, and I'm just going to like come to the side control, test the Tommy, all these things, right? There's tons of stuff. We know all that stuff. Jiu-jitsu throws are broken into 3 pieces: Kuzushi, Tsukure, Gake. The off balancing, the fitting in, and the finish. The off balancing, boom, here. Throw time. The fitting in, here. The Gake is the finish, the hands. Okay? Now let's unlock it. Questions, comments? Notice when I turn in, my shoulder's high when I finish. It's like, I always thought of it, it's funny, but I always thought of it like, but I always thought of it like when you're a little kid, like when you imagine a karate chop is like, whoa, right? It's that whole thing, like, boom. Cool. You can try, throw easy, but throw your opponent. If you try to set him down, it hurts worse. Just throw and support him and he'll be fine. Watch your neighbors. Watch your neighbors and watch your hands. Watch out. Yeah. Yeah, just grab somebody similar size. Hey, everybody look to the center really quickly. You. Notice that this grip that I'm doing, in judo, we use the seams of the lapel. Okay, hold your arm up. This grip is great, but it doesn't provide me any elbow control. Move your elbow around. Right, now, if I grab here with my thumb along the seam, and I roll my fingers in, and my thumb is following the seam, I'm going to roll the slack out of the arm. Now move your elbow around. See how I control it? Right, watch. Let me try to pull him. Okay, now, see the difference? So when we get this grip, you probably noticed me as I'm breaking this grip. I grab immediately the seam here. I'm like in this position here. Grab immediately the seam. I push him away. Boom. And then I turn my hand down. I'm pushing down on him. Why? Because if I push down, he always wants to come up. If I pull up on him, he's going to want to pull down. So it's a push-pull, opposites react concept. Okay.
Doesn't matter where on the forearm you grab.
I technically prefer a little closer to the elbow, but when you're breaking the grip, you have to attack the wrist. Like here isn't effective. Okay, so I grab here, boom. Now, if you want to grab here and then come up and attack at the elbow, that's fine. But keep in mind that like guys are going to be like doing all this crazy stuff trying to get away from you. So what I like to do is as soon as I get the grip break here, immediately I start attacking and moving around, and I can always adjust later. But you know, like he who attacks first generally gets off first and makes the guy defensive. If you make him 0.1 steps behind and you attack 10 times, 10 small attacks equals 0.1 behind equals full move behind. So this is a game of stack up. Like let's get off a little earlier, and then they can try to catch up. If he's defensive, he won't be able to attack. Good try.
Here.
Okay, so let's have you step right in front. Nope, you step out, right in front. Beautiful. Beautiful. You get position correctly here, right? You want to go from here. You want to stick to the right. You want to go from here all the way across. Yep, that's why we're sticking our butt out, because we're creating this whole area for him to hold. It's much harder. My back is straight to right. Yeah, so a lot of times you want to beautiful. So snapping down, first snapping down, and then pop it up. There you go. Step across. Yeah. Can you step forward? Yes. You're standing tall. You want to squat down. Okay. You don't make use of power squatting at the top. You got to get in the power. Go back.
Right here.
Right. You got to do that. You have a bench. Have the hands down. Yeah. You want to bring him to his toes. Okay. You did what very, very common mistake, which is the turn here. You didn't have the back. That's a throw. But I want that's all right. We want that. I'm not. So again, you guys, just one tip really quickly. I'm noticing people are doing this. When you step in, don't turn until you make your second step. So step in, here, boom, okay? Knees are loaded. I don't pop the hips until I bring him onto my back. So don't try to go like this and then throw him. Don't think that you're going to pick him up with your legs and then throw him. What you're going to do is you're going to roll your shoulders forward and just get his weight on you. And from here, you're going to pick him up and then finish the hands. So go like this. Boom. Boom. Okay?
So when you want to like turn the hips over, it's like kind of weak, like build them off the ground, then you pop the hips.
Yeah, my goal is what I'm trying to do is I won't throw, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get here. Okay, I'm trying to bring them forward onto me. Right? Once I feel them on my back, then I can stand up, and from here I can finish. You're not gonna, if you don't get the guy loaded on your back, you're not gonna throw. If he's forward, you might go backwards. Yeah.
Make sure you close it out.
Yeah, you actually look at everything like you good.
There we go. Nice. Continue your sledging from the right hand to the left. Yep, what time is it?
No, yeah. Yeah.
Now. Don't put him on your shoulder. Because smart guys, what I do is put grab your collar. I'll be looking for the right way. Yeah. And if you slide, that's if you slide off, that's fine. We're not doing. We're not doing slide off. We're still in control of this. You can stand up straight and go throw and just be solid. Snapping down, snapping down.
I don't know what to
See how my feet are inside? They're inside. Work out here like this. Not only is it really dangerous for my knee, but something like a child knee. Right? So with my foot down. I know more. Your issue is not going to leave. So the way you're talking,
You're trying to do so. So you wanna, you have these
Yeah. Because I keep sucking my elbow, slamming my wrist. Like that. I'm just like that.
It's not the show. It actually spreads the surface area that I hit and dissipates some of the ball. Snapping, and we're seeing it snapping. Yes, yes. Yeah. Right? Immediately, right, steady state goes down on him, this is predictable, right? If I boom, immediately he's gonna be done.
It's always something. It's always
But outside, but inside. Everything is right. What you're not doing is throw time. Your reaction goes up. Boom. Throw time. It's not a broad range of those. Okay. Don't do that. Boom. Comes up. Bring it to that 3 seconds, right? And then I'm gonna push it. It's a push pull. So when you snap it down, it's not, I just showed these guys, it's not a steady state pull down. Steady state is predictable. Snap the guy, right? Judo players in Korea have a very predictable pattern. Snap, 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 throw. Okay, so you can always watch. So you don't go in for snap like this. How does those reactions don't It's just, it's about intention. Like I know when I grab a hold of you, what I'm trying to do, right? Whereas he's just. Literacy. Snap, snap, snap. Snap, beautiful. Get the collar. Yeah, beautiful. A little pull, a little bit, you can back out, a little bit. Take a one, you can right foot, step out one. Here, bring it inside. Let's unwind, unwind. Right? Unwind. This.
And do I just let go with the time?
No, we're gonna hold on. We're gonna hold the arms.
Oh, yeah.
So just a little narrower. Right? So when we come in here, right? Snapping down, predictable, heads up. Comes here. When I come in, I'm gonna come in, and I'm not gonna go wider. If I do go wider, I'm pushing my knee back. This is dangerous. This is my IPO and IPO weight guy. Right, so I'm gonna come in here, inside, right, draw a triangle. On the inside, and then I'm gonna put my far side hook sheet, the far one, on the far one.
Oh, okay.
And from here, I'm just gonna come forward. And finish. Let's hope so. But we can explain it.
You lean on your hand a minute ago? Yeah.
I spiked and I spiked that. Part of the game that happens. As long as you're not, you don't have any wishes. I got thrown out. I did a Uchimata on the and tried to hit down. They call it dangerous. They said I spiked it. I cannot grab. No, I would just say that.
I know that. I can get a fire when I go.
Yeah, no. Try focusing on his action. He was like, you go back, you back, he was very famous for scooping the legs. He was ready to double, just grab double legs. And I told him, no. And he looked there, you're not like, no more wrestling on judo, like, yeah,
I heard it was.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I turned in and grabbed this leg here, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, this guy, if he's smart, he's just going to basically just step back out there and then pull me backwards across his leg, pull me backwards. Right, kind of like this, right? So 2 steps in the front, let's go. It's like a lateral drop. And bring it back. So lateral drop. You go.
So, go time.
Well, no, 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 no.
Is that right?
You want?
Break it out, because then I can't like, you know, just go up. I mean, you walk. That's what you walk.
You just keep going.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, whatever realistic.
Yes.
What I would want to do if I was going to go football, I'm going to step here.
I'm gonna step here.
Okay. Your arm already shit. On my way to
I'm waiting.
I just, I graduated.
And shoulder punch is where it's at. It's not a particular thing. It's a snap. And I'm right.
I just got my.
4, 5, 6. Yes. You can actually do it with this good one. 4, 5, 6. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna stop your shoulder on my shoulder. And then yes. Yeah. Back to the step first. My ball and chain, your hand, and my foot, right? And then
Some water and then we can roll around for a little bit.
thank you guys so much.
No, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Grab the water. Keep it out.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, grab your partner and let's roll. All right. Ready? Roll.
Usually tough. Like, you go ahead and roll. That's something like that.
Elbow problems, so I just got some elbow problems. So, actually, first I'm gonna keep He, I almost had to hear, but then he get back, and that's whenever I forgot. So.
Oh, good. Rep. Almost Michigan let it go. I was like, oh God. Get that. I was like, I'm not gonna squeeze out. What's that? He's still down. Yeah. You can mark that. That sucks.
Let's fix our uniform stuff, and then bow out, and then you guys know we always stay after and put some more. Again, thank you so much.
Yeah, you have a clinic right down the street, not, no sales pitch.
No, it is selfish, but it's some shit.
We
It is.
just started a clinic down the street. You guys are interested in talking about it later. I don't know about that. Clinic right down the street, we've got some clinical stuff you guys can check out. Get the care for all the taken care of.
But I'm gonna be free. But again, thank you very much. We got my guys tomorrow, we know me.
Yeah, no.
And before we put all the
No, it's good stuff. I'll be here Friday. Yeah, all right.
I remember we were like, we saw someone doing this, and we were just like, this right now.
In some reason, my lips are bigger, my nose is bigger, his eyes are bigger. Oh, eyebrows are the same.
Oh.
How much you weigh? Like 30 minutes spread like me, rest, 30 minutes. 1 minute rest.
Oh, so you're talking.
Up. 30-second rest. That's it, 30 minutes, 30 seconds.
This is still training, but once you get to the path position, like we're able to negate this, you can slide yourself through. Once you get here, I have to reclaim the inside knee before anything.
Okay. I was like, other time.
What I'd like to say is knees up for you. So if I'm in this position here, right, I'm playing like the spider cut thing. Your knees are on the mat. You need to get your knees up, right? Or even like getting to like a short position. Yeah. 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 We'll do whatever last thing you like. I like to come this way. Yeah. I'm circle. Come underneath. Okay. Now watch. Go back away. Come on. Come on to your near left. Okay. I'm coming underneath. I'm going here. I'm framing. See how I'm framing you? Coming underneath, breaking this away. Now, I'm going to leg drive you without leg driving you. Why? Because your leg is going to want to start with that leg. Shin. Now I'm past. So this third position here, right? Just like you guys are circling. Before you stand up, I want to be in this position, right? You don't ever want to be like stretched out. This is a game where you can get swept. Push it up. That's where you should go. That's where you should go. This is up and down. Now for this, to negate this, good one. Well, if I hit you low, if I hit too high, so that's not you. Head up, you're slow. Now I'm opening this position, coming through, pushing it away. And now he's going to stick this one to me, because I've negated this one now. So he's going to stick this one to me like it's a red one. So when I come away, he's going to follow me. Follow it happens really fast. So you have to have an opportunity to follow. But as I come away, I have to leave here. As I come away, he's going to follow me with this leg. I'm just going to cut it. Hold on. You would never just go legit. Through, I'm going to come back. I'm going to engage this cross. And then we go before. This. Shoot. No. Now I'm in this leg wrap position. Probably going to frame against me. I'm going to go underneath the tip of his elbow with a horse collar. My one knee is down, my one knee is high. I'm going to switch. Down, knee high. Come on in. Okay. Cross. So, the trick to breaking all these stance is on one power handle, play inverted down, inverted down, learn all of these stances and the other one. What's the type of here? Singles and single strength, not moving up. So for example, going back. A lot of times there are positions here where this is that Davis and other position for me. It's on the inside. I want to be on the inside. So it doesn't take, I don't have to like try to step in the middle. I can't. I don't have to try to step in the middle, right? I just go shit across, lean on it. Good. Right? Step across, shit on it. It works exactly the same way for pass. If I want to pass this way, right? I can lead right. Right? Pass. Just baby cut. Shin cut. I don't know. Yep. I'm gonna back up just enough to drive the shin across. Yes, I'm going to combine with the first. He wants this to happen. Very good for me. Do the same thing I did here. Be like shin forward. Back up. Boom. Like, what he's trying to achieve, like the way we reverse engineer where he's trying to bring that shoulder down. And Mike is trying to drive the other shoulder up. Right? Like this type of situation. Right? So the range of attention is here. Inside. Drive it off. Very there. There. That's like a what you do, you let him get you there. Like Dr. Steve Gould. Dr. Riley's like Joe Perry. Also have some guns. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. That's kind of awesome, actually. We saw that in the shower.
Yeah, there's. That was good. That was good. That was good. I really didn't think you did that. I was like, I'm just squeezing the shit out of my leg. It's all over. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, bro, this is yeah, you're like, this is terrible, guys. Yeah. You're like, all right, let's go for one more time.
No, that's so small. I don't have this card, but
Yeah, yeah.
you guys can come in, I'll take a few guys. I don't. Friday.
But I've always been more.
Yeah, sure. There's. Okay. I've had no
Once a month, twice a month, on Monday.
No.
He doesn't have to really train. Brian Morgan. Very laid back. Like that. Jiu-jitsu, so it's been just kind of me learning that. I mean, I've always been in martial arts when my dad teaches me. You know. And so he told me about my dad. You know, my dad. That's how I know building. Yeah. And they're like, stop. I like in the word. Want to work out, yeah. But that's what I'm trying to. Yeah, around me, whenever I don't. I remember that. Yeah. Right. True. Oh, you got it. I thought about actually really frustrating. I thought about it. Yeah. Okay.
try to call it. It's like this past year. Those two younger people. Tonight, you didn't even have I remember when we first, like, we started around here about that. He taught me about it. But now he knows things too. Now, so, are you married? I'm not married. Oh,
Where's your little one?
So we split, like, he actually lives in Paducah.
Oh,
But I
cool.
get him every weekend and every Friday.
Nice.
So every other weekend and then every Friday.
Oh, cool. Does he train?
He's 4.
Okay.
He just started doing Taekwondo, but we mess around. I mean, so he's growing up here. Like, he's always had these mats just run around careless freely.
Have you ever seen the documentary Choke?
Uh,
You should definitely watch the documentary Choke. It's about Hickson Gracie. Fight tournament years and years ago. And it shows a video of him on the bed playing with Crone, and his other son, who talks him, who died. He was killed in a gang fight in New York City, where I live in. But it shows him playing with Crone on the bed, doing jiu-jitsu moves, letting him armbar, letting him shoulder roll and stuff. And he's like, he talks about it. And he's like, I teach these kids jiu-jitsu movement patterns as we're playing.
Yeah.
They don't know they're learning jiu-jitsu. They think they're just wrestling with that. And by the 10, they're like a blue belt.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're doing.
Like in terms of like the movement.
Yeah. So, like, you know, he always wants to attack me wrestling. So I put him in my door and I'll be like, all right, get out. Like, you guys got to figure out, get out. Or I put him in like, all right, come on, get out. Now he's seen me hold mitts for people and he likes me to get the mitts out. That's so I like it. And silence.
Silence.
I see that 2-year-old baby that like,
Yeah.
the water.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, son does that.
Yeah.
And Tucker.
Yeah, eventually I want to get a really big, I'd like to get kids. We have kids that I know, and we've got probably over
I should
100 students.
I should bring my friend out here. My friend Adam Mason. Mason. M-A-Z-I-N. So we have it's a kids program. Actually, if you read the Jocko Way of the Warrior Kid books, Adam is Coach Adam. And funny enough, Adam is a Jewish guy, and Jocko turned him into a black guy. And we have this joke where Adam the only thing that could have made me worse than the Jew was turning me into a black guy. But he has an incredible like kids curriculum. He's like one of my best friends, and I've been trying to convince him to come out. So maybe I can convince him to come out, and we can go through like some fun
That's the
rituals.
biggest issue for me, like I was saying, I didn't grow up in like a traditional jiu-jitsu academy, so I don't even like understand how the belt system works.
Dude, a lot of it is just learning.
Yeah, I understand that it's just playing games that teach like basic fundamentals. You believe it? That teach them, basically like how to sprawl, how to roll.
So he does the thing where like he'll have them stand away from each other, and then they'll roll like the medicine ball or like the
Yeah, and then
balance ball,
they
and then they put their hands on it and they like jump out. You know, or he does like, you know, they'll lay on their back, and then they'll be like one direction, and then the other person has to like hop over, and then they have to like pick their legs up and put their legs on the other side. They'll go like inside to outside, and they're just learning like concepts of like inside space, outside space, like roll to one side, roll to the other, and it's literally just about like making them giggle and laugh. And then every 3 months they get like, they go from white to white with a yellow in the middle, and then they get like white with an orange in the middle, and then white with gray, and then green, and then blue, and then they go to like yellow on the outside with white in the middle. I mean, there's like 25. Like they divide basically each belt into 5 individual belts, very similar to stripes.
Yeah.
But they're different colors because kids and
They
parents
need
that like
constant
carrot
reinforcement. Yeah.
to keep chasing it. And parents need something to like pay the 50
See,
bucks.
that's what that's conversation me and my dad are like having. Like, you got to figure out how to make it more appealing to kids because I mean I know like it's like it's not just something that you just get because you've been showing up. You have to like seriously learn it, put in
It took me 4 years to get my brown belt in purple, 3 years at my old school, and then I changed schools, and then when you change schools, they're not just gonna hand you a belt.
Yes, man, you're right. You're right about that. Except like came in here, I've been like on like all out of North Carolina, all over Nashville, one stripe white belt for like 2 years straight.
Yeah. I have buddies who trained for 4 years, has 2 stripes in his white belt. He's half purple belts, but he hasn't been consistently training enough to like be. The coach is like, oh, Jason's here, but he's like, he's legit. He's like really good, you know. Yeah.
I keep this late, like today.
That's it's not preferable, but you know, as long as you're
you show up a little bit,
I was
not
gonna
at all.
last night. I gotta check out your clinic, man. and see-
Yeah. We're just literally, if you get on the main drag, like, do you know where James Sports Nutrition is?
He's pretty new to the area. But you know what the roller skating ring is?
Yeah,
The old one.
circus thing.
It's right across the street. And that little plaza right there.
Yeah, exactly. There's like an all-state insurance office, enterprise rent car.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you head like north towards Benton, it'll be on your right side.
The shell or it's a pocket that's right there. That pocket gas station, if you go past the pocket gas station, you've gone too far.
Yeah. And I'll be there again tomorrow, so if you're free during the day, shoot me a text.
Are you guys open now?
We are.
Oh, you're
We opened last Monday. Yeah, the cryo isn't officially done yet. It's on. It's full, but I'm finishing up the last bits tomorrow. I got one fan booster built up today, and I got one other one to go. Yeah.
I'll hold the fire.
Oh,
here and
cool.
start telling
Hell
all the people because I know a lot
yeah.
of
We already did Jacob's Labs.
yeah.
But yeah, he came in and we did labs on him, so we do. In fact, for your fights.
Yeah,
we
that's
do
the
fighter.
main thing.
Yeah, we do fighter labs.
Yeah, because when he went to go get his, he didn't have insurance. And they
Oh.
charged him like $200.
Oh, ours is $50.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, $50 for fight. It's just happened.
Hepatitis, HIV,
Happened HIV.
yeah,
I think that's it.
H, B, and C, and then
Yeah. If you want, come on the day I'm there. I can drive you. I don't know.
Oh man, so I got
I actually have a fighter fighting in
Oh yeah, we can. Oh, we can drink that shit.
I'll actually send my,
Dude, if you want some meals, let me know.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I can raise it tonight if you want.
Oh,
It's kind of big for a while. It's probably pretty big.
yeah, but unless you don't want a big gnarly cauliflower.
This one's got parts. I didn't want it to be like big.
So mine used to stick out, and then over time they broke. And then every time I get that cauliflower, I would wear a really tight fitting glue to hold my ears down, and so mine would fold backwards. So they're all thick on the inside.
the only thing I say.
Yeah, see, yeah, yeah, that's how mine is. Exactly the same. It's like just stick out. Don't put your head down.
He puts his head down a lot.
You don't put your head down. I have a good friend of mine who was like, how have you gotten here this far into this when you don't have bad ears? And I'm like, because just like earlier, I said, like, keep my head up. Don't put my head
It's
down.
all about Grayson said cauliflower ears are bad.
I mean, maybe the place is actually pretty too. I mean, for me, they're a badge of honor, but like, I also don't want people to know that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because then if they
I got a
pick on
box.
me, they get a surprise.
They always say boxer. You boxer? I'm like, no, I don't want to be boxer with cauliflower ear. No, I don't know any boxing. But
That's not really a boxing thing.
Yeah, if I see you down below, then I'm gonna try to come up there too.
one more time to play back.
Have you come up? I'll be here probably. Like, I'll be there like 10. I'll be there. I'll be done tomorrow. I'll be there for 5. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't change it. Like you said, like it's part of the last couple of years.
Too scared to do the bits anymore. But even if you buy it, that's not. But yeah, so then I had to, you know, just
Good morning, no, good morning.
Let's see this is better. Or, unfortunately, but, my girlfriend Jackie, like, not a I wonder whether it's easy for she, but I can better German than she is. I don't know, it's like I like though. I'm not gonna find something like that. I listen to radio and read books and I'm like, it's like, it's different when you're there and like, when you go to school, everything is from like, yeah. There's totally embarrassing yourself, being nervous. Yeah. Version is the biggest motivator. Don't say I want to talk chicks. I was like, I'm gonna be here, so I gotta learn.
Gotta learn. Got no choice. Yeah, they already kind of are intrigued because, you know, you're American, so then if you know how to talk the language, then they're like,
Here, being in California, it's not looking at paper. People are like, oh, you know.
yeah.
Like, Europe, in Europe,
Oh,
the girls are like, California, ooh, Los Angeles, Hollywood.
Back to California.
Call me. All right, brothers.
All right, man, but they can come back.
Absolutely.
Come up there tomorrow.
Yeah, come on down, man.
pressure. But you were on there, opponent. When you let me get that one too. Whenever you you me up, you actually because you were not just turning. Making you top measure. Here. Ideally, that's what I want. I want to be